Hi everyone, I'm Kenny Mitchell, and this is a stand-up comedy routine that doesn't have a title. So, here it is. So last night, the pastor was talking about our passions and going forth with it. So I added this little bit because this is just one of the passions that I have, and that's education. And over the past couple of years, I felt a call to education, even though I've always felt like I wanted to do it. Like, from the age of 7, I've known teaching is gonna be my gig. Not a stand-up comedy gig, like an actual job. So, I did what any 7-year-old child would do when they think, maybe I'll become a teacher. And I started my own stuffed animal school. Yeah, every evening from 8 o'clock till whenever I felt like it, when I was supposed to be sleeping, I teach 50 plus stuffed animals stuff like math, English, and PE. As you can imagine, participation levels were low. Not only because they were bad students and didn't want to participate, but because they couldn't talk. So basically, I'm up here trying to get all these different stuffed animals to talk back to me and participate. So I'm like, what's 5 plus 9? And then I'm like, George, do you have an answer? 8? No! 4 plus 5 is 9, George. If you're gonna want to pass the 5th grade, you have to learn how to add. Yeah, so I kept making up all this different stuff, and my mom was wondering why I was so tired. My mom didn't have to worry about me staying on my phone all night. She had to worry about me talking to my stuffed animals. As you can imagine, I kind of appeared crazy when I said that I was just teaching stuffed animals. After a couple of years of realizing that this was an ineffective method of pursuing my calling and passion, I decided I'd just stop stuffed animal school. And believe me, quitting this was for the best, not only for my mental health, but for others' perceptions of myself. And a couple years ago, I started teaching in our 3rd-year-old through 4th-year-old class for Sunday school. It's pretty crazy in there. Let me be honest with you, everyone. Elementary teachers are the real saints. I could not ever in my life handle being an elementary teacher. Literally all the bodily fluids everywhere. Just a kid like, no. Elementary teaching is not my thing, so as you can imagine, I have a lot of fun stories from teaching 4-year-olds. There was this one time we had a 4-year-old come into class. Before she even put her stuff down, she made a beeline to our kitchen play set, opened the play oven door, pulled out a baby doll. The funny part about this wasn't that she just pulled a baby doll out of a play oven, it was the fact that she remembered it was there from the week before. Like, oh yeah, Patricia, are you done baking? I just gotta check real quick. Okay, she's here, she's done, she's not good. It's perfect. Yeah. There are a lot of other fun stuff that happens in there. Like one time I had a young child tell me that he was excited to become an adulterer. A 4-year-old's excited to become an adulterer. And I just had to stop for a moment. Because I know what adultery means. But I don't think he did. So I kind of sat him down and I'm like, so what does adultery mean? And he says, oh, it's a lot of fun stuff. You gotta go have fun. You gotta live on your own. And I'm like, what's the actual definition? What does it mean? He says, the art of becoming an adult. That's not the only weird thing. Sometimes, one time we had a kid ask where babies came from, and immediately I started our little play episode. I was like, okay, playtime's done. We're gonna start our lesson right now. Because you're doing something wrong either way. If you don't tell them the truth, you're lying and you're sinning. But if you do tell them the truth, you just made an enemy of his parents. I don't want that on my shoulders. So I'm just like, oh, change the subject. Another really fun thing that happened in that class one time, as I'm playing with one of the little kids with some Hot Wheels cars, We did the little game that most likely all young children have played, where you take 2 Hot Wheels cars and you just ram them into each other, and whichever one flies the farthest, that person loses. This 4-year-old was going down. I have no mercy. And the Bible even talks about losing sometimes, and how we need to be humble losers. So I consider this a great way of educating him on becoming a humble loser. And as you can imagine, teaching 5 different 4-year-olds about Jesus is pretty crazy, especially when you talk about what you like to do in your free time. Once we had a little kid say he liked to beat up bears. Like, so you can imagine me trying to tie beat up bears to loving and caring for our friend.